Hello, Libra, and welcome to your second 2 weeks of May reading. Well, some of you are going to be having a grand old time. For those of you who are single and are sort of mingling, it's going to be a really great time for you to have some fun. Sort of like a not being attached to outcome of what's going on in your love life is going to allow you to have some fun. It feels like you're going to find compatible partners within the realm of it just feels like really good and wholesome. Definitely sexually compatible partners and just having fun, okay? People who are going to be having fun. That's what that feels like. Just so far what's coming through without even pulling any cards. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. The thoughts, the feelings, the visions, the insights that are coming through while I'm jibber-jabbering over here today. They matter. The cosmic collaboration and feedback in your surroundings matter. This is all a part of it. Whenever it is that you're tuning in, I thank you for being here. My name is Crow, and let's go. First card. We've got 2 cards here. First, we have the Crow Walk card. So this is about talking your talk and walking your walk in relationship to your work here on Earth, your business, all right? Your business and your business. Talking your talk and walking your walk is imperative for this period of time. This is what that medicine about. Crow Walk is really about crows are working with the energy. Their spiritual medicine is that of sacred law here on Earth. So maybe you have a sense of like, oh, I can get away with shit, Libra, or people have been getting away with shit in my life, but I know that's not right. Don't associate yourself with those folks. Distance yourself from those folks. There's something off about it. They're going to knock you down in life at some point. So who you are associating with is important. Who you associate with in yourself, the aspects of your self association, a little bit of fine tuning, talking the talk and walking the walk. Let's have a little read here, all right? We'll read. This is Crow carries the wisdom and mysteries of the sacred laws of the cosmos. These are the laws that govern our universe. These are much higher than the laws of men, which mostly are in direct conflict with the cosmos. Tapping into this magic requires you to talk the talk and walk the walk. Are you offering advice but not being honest with yourself on certain aspects of your life? There is a power of living and breathing your truth, no matter what that truth may be. The secrets of the universe are revealed to those with pure hearts and minds without distortion. These truths are congruent in all worlds. If you were to observe the patterns of these birds in the wild, you would come to find that they are very clean animals. It might be time to do some spring cleaning. They also have the highest vantage points so they can see clearly of their surroundings. These birds are highly intelligent and have facial recognition. If you're kind to a crow, it will remember you for life. And it will also imprint your face to its tribe. There's a lot to learn from this mystical animal. Magical worlds unseen with our eyes. Use crow as your guide. Attraction, magic, authenticity, portals, wisdom, cleanliness, vantage point, seeing the bigger picture. Mystical realms, okay? And a mantra for the second 2 weeks of May is, I am grounded in the presence of here and now, right? What's going on now, presently in your life. And For some of you who are feeling a little bit of the contrary medicine, I will add this in. So we have disharmony, self-lies, deception, misuse of power. All right, so next we have the spiritual bypassing card. So what is it in your life that you're bypassing? It feels like there's someone who is so golden in your life that for some Libras, you have not been giving them credit where credit is due. If this is like a best friend, like this best friend is ride or die. Don't bypass how good of a person that they are in your life and how much that they've been there for you and the work that they have done. So this is the energy of just like being mindful of what it is that you're not paying attention to, what you're like, if you're skipping steps in the realm of your relationships and how you're approaching your life for the second 2 weeks of May, it is advised, which coming through, is to just pay attention. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to like, doing that martyr Catholic thing here. All right. You can be keenly aware of where you have been misled or just self-distorting, and you can easily correct it. And this is a tool for you to take forward. This is also with the good things. It's not all bad, okay? This isn't all bad when we're bypassing. And maybe you are spiritually bypassing that you're a psychic, that you have gifts, that you know who's calling or who's texting, that you have questions and you know the answers to already. Not bypassing yourself, okay? Just letting it be. You don't have to do anything about it unless you want to. The subtle aspects of doing something about it is self-acknowledgement, acknowledging that you are this way or you are experiencing and perceiving life in this way. A lot of people are awakening. All right, a lot of people are awakening, and it makes it harder. Like, let's just break it down to like, if you're sleeping and waking, not even spiritual awakening. If you're sleeping and you're pretending to you wake up and then you pretend to go back to sleep. Sometimes then you wake up later in the day and you feel like shit. You're like, why didn't I just get up when I got up? I know all of you have had similar experiences like that in your life at some point or another. Let this be a metaphor for spiritual awakening, okay? If you know it is that you're awakening, don't pretend like you've fallen back to sleep. This is a form of bypassing, okay? There's a very extreme energy out there in the world, just in general. So this is what I mean, like, you don't have to act. You don't have to take out your sword and act upon it. And hey, if the situation calls for it. But, Libra being the cosmically balancing that scale, how is this scale? How is this affecting your life? How is this, are you going to lead with a heavy heart? Are you going to lead with a heavy heart? Or are you going to be light? Because when we just recognize, you can be light of heart. All right, I'll stop that there. You get the point. Let's pull a card from Asha Frost's deck. You are the Sacred Medicine Oracle. That's her book. All right, let's see. What do we got here for Libra? Elder Wisdom. All right, and Fire, Spark. If the numbers 14 mean anything to you, or 25 mean anything to you. Let's talk about the numerology just for one moment here before we go into the cards. Some messages for you come through the numerology here. So the number 14. 14, 1 and 4 is 5, right? So we'll do 1, 4, and 5. And together. So 1 is really about stepping into your leadership role, which is similar to on the tip of the crow walk card. Walking the talk and talking the walk, and being a person with integrity. The same thing here for the spiritual bypass card. And the elder, right? So 1 is the energy of leadership, being your own leader, taking responsibility in your own life. Stop pointing the finger outward. Sure, I don't know if you heard that. There was a little beep. Stop pointing the finger outward and just be accountable for yourself. I mean, it's going to benefit you in the long run because at certain points it's going to catch up with you. So taking leadership in your own life, if you have a choice or a decision to make, like, you're creating your life. Take a step forward. You know, sometimes Libra can get into the, like, that shadowy element of, like, there's too much balancing the scale and you don't actually make a decision. Make a decision. Make it easier for yourself in the second 2 weeks of May. It feels like you've contemplated enough. You can make a decision. And for some of you who are still waiting on information in order to make your decision is coming through. So the next number is 4, which is balance, right? Being balanced. The square is balanced. So balancing your masculine aspect of yourself, bringing all things balanced and stability. So it feels like 14 is you being a stable leader of your own life, which is the elder. It's elder card. It's wisdom. Okay, so we have wisdom going alongside with that. And we have fire spark. 25, fire spark. So we have another 5 here. 1 and 4 is 5, and then we have the number 5. 5 is about transformation. It's about also, for me, I'm reading it as, we have, like, you know, we're born with 5 fingers and 5 toes. So, you know, it's about the body, transforming the body, transforming your physical surroundings, making things beautiful, creation, getting tactile with your hands, you know, using your hands to really dig into your life and to change things. You know, there's a lot, our hands are so closely associated with our mind. If you dig into palmistry a little bit, there's a wonderful book. I'll leave the link here. It's chiromancy, where it's talking about the organ that's most associated with the mind is the hand, and this is why it's really good to get your palms read, because, you know, the lines in your hand aren't going to lie. You can tell a lot about a person by their hands. Maybe some of you might want to get a palmistry reading during this time period. Maybe that's some of the information that you're looking for. Working with the hands, transformation, getting in and doing the work. You know, some of you lifting, doing some pull-ups, pulling yourself up and out from under. You know, these are both actual messages and metaphysical messages that come through sometimes. So, you know, some of you are getting strong, doing them pull-ups. And some of you are pulling yourself up and out of the muck, Libra. Out of the muck of your life, or the mundane, or out of, like, certain social situations that you should not be facing anymore. Alright? Fire spark, transform. Right? 25 is a number of balance. Unity. Union with the inner and outer self. So this is more of, like, you know, 4 is a little bit more, it's different type of balance. This is about, like, when two become one. I need some love like I never needed love before. Someone's gonna make love to ya, baby. Alright, 25. Fire spark. Fire is transformative. It burns matter into ashes. It's a force of nature that should always be respected and acknowledged for its power. We all have the potential to carry the fire within our bellies and our hearts. At times it rises as anger and rage, and we can choose to use this in a conscious way. This is the act of alchemizing, right? If you use it, alchemizing. If you get used by it, you got. We all get got every time, every once in a while, not every time, every once in a while from time to time in our lives, but that's okay. Rage can be sacred. The land defenders, the ones who protect children and animals, those who protect the harm done to humanity and our earth, show us how this emotion can fuel desperately needed change. There is a call for you to use this fire in your belly in sacred and productive ways. Listen to how your spark wants to be directed to make change happen. What causes speak to you? What aspects of this planet need more consciousness and love? You are entering a warrior phase and your ancestors are proud of you. Stand firm in what you believe in. You will be rewarded with deep love as a result of your fire walk. Keep it lit. Tend to the flames with breath and intention. Sacred rage transformed the landscape of humanity. All right. How you use the fire says everything. How you use your emotions, it says everything. Everything is energy. It's not necessarily good or bad from a certain perspective and a certain understanding, Libra. So use it or lose it. And how you're going to use what fuels your fire. You can get burned, or it can be a fire that is sustaining you, a spark that brings back the passion into your life, right? You don't have to be a wildfire and being going on a rampage of vengeance. That's not sustainable, okay? It never has and never will be. You're gonna burn out. And so you can use this energy of the sacred fire to transform your life and the last 2 weeks of May. Thank you so much for being here, Libra, and I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear what's been going on and what's happening in your life and connect with you. All right, peace. Call.